Okie dokie, this is cool. Always been trying to do a snorkel on the old 4runner. I got this one, I think it's off a 2nd gen, and it doesn't fit great. This guy right here. Typical, has the old classic looking intake, and then it goes into a 90 on the side here, which obviously that's for 2nd or a 3rd generation 4runner. I couldn't find one for a 1st gen. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, but all of them looked like they emptied out right here, which is where it used to be. I welded that back on. Didn't like it because when I put it in there, it didn't have enough space to 90 it and run it down here. As you guys all know, the airbox sits right there, and that hole is here where the coil is, and I don't want to move the coil. Why would I do that? So I came down here and cut a hole through this, and some people use PVC. I have a welder, so I'm blessed. I have that weapon of a tool for me, and so I just weld these joints because a regular 90 in exhaust pipe, and this is 3-inch exhaust pipe. You can get it at any O'Reilly's. Napa has them, and I think AutoZone, but their customer service sucks so much I couldn't get an answer out of them. So yeah, this is at every parts store, 3-inch exhaust pipe, and it's also perfect for this tube ends, these snorkel intakes, because these are 3-inch diameter. They fit perfectly over this. I could show you. Let me go quick. But once you have this exhaust pipe, you get a 10-foot section of it. You see that? It fits perfectly. But once you have that, this piece is actually very easy to work with. So once you paint it, cut the holes through, the holes are a little harder than normal. You've got this. Now that runs up to your old places, and I have a nutsert tool, so I just do these nutserts in here. Yeah, that one got messed up a little bit, but I don't really care. This is my off-road rig, and then it goes up there to the bracket on the side. You can see this is the rest of it right here. Sorry about my garage, but I just don't have enough space for all the things I like to do. And yeah, goes all the way up there, and that's where the snorkel tube is going to be on top of. So yeah, not great welds, I know, but they hold and they're sealed. So they're airtight and watertight. Did a compression test on those, or atmosphere test on them. Here's what is cool. You are still using your factory airbox, and the cool part about that is filters are everywhere. You can get these at any Napa, any auto parts store, anywhere. And I guarantee you they have these all around the world too, because this truck is the same as the Toyota pickup truck, as you well know. So you keep stuff stock, you can get stock parts for it. So this all fits inside here just like stock. So now you know what this looks like. But the problem with stock is it has that plastic insert. Let me show you. Maybe missing in yours. A lot of people's, it's just fell out or they ripped it out. But it looks like this. And it sits in the bottom of your intake, like such. And it's a diffuser. It's supposed to spread the air out, help it be not a focal point of the air. It's supposed to spread it out throughout the filter, so it's all dirty like that instead of just one spot. This I didn't really have the space for with 3-inch, so as you can see, I kind of missing a little bit right there, so it's just gonna have to force out through the bottom. No big deal. These holes were rivets at the bottom of this. You can see the rivet there. That went in the side right here. So you have to weld up these holes or it's not airtight, watertight for water crossings. And then if you do get water into there, rain, maybe even drowning it, I put this ball valve on so you can drain it down the side at the corner here. And so you can just keep it closed when you're not doing water crossings, or you can open it while you're not doing water crossings and then close it while you are doing water crossings, or just keep it closed the whole time and then just open it later. Your choose. This works really well. This air box works so well. It's like they designed it this way to have a snorkel on it, which they probably did. Good old Japs. But the water will sit in the base of this, and it shouldn't be getting sucked up into this because you use the old air filter. So it'll sit in the base of this. You can open this up, this ball valve open to see if you have any water. You probably won't ever, but you'll have it. I repainted it and then made this weld joint for it to make the hard crank. This fits in the side of its stock location. Oh, stock location, stock mounting bolts, stock everything goes right in there. Actually, let me back up for you guys so you can see it. And then those two tubes line up together just like so. So I'm waiting for the rubber tubes, the silicone tubes to come in to join these two pieces together. But that's what it looks like. And then the ball valve, you can kind of see it right on the edge there, but you can reach down between the air duct and that to open it, or even from the bottom, I think you can reach up and grab it. But that's the only place I could put it because this is a slope down and this seemed to be the lowest point. And also if I want to tip the truck up on a rock, I know I can have the left wheel high and it'll tip all the water out to that port. So that's what I figured out for you guys trying to do snorkels on a 1985 to 1989 Toyota 4runner. The air boxes are all the same here, and I think the pickup trucks are pretty identical. So if you're trying to do a snorkel and you're trying to do it homemade, and you have a welder, go this route. It's just robust. This stuff is not, like, even if you hit it on a tree, it's not going anywhere. And it looks pretty good too, I think. I like the tube. It looks very professional. I mean, the welds don't, but I'm to the point with this rig that as long as it works, that's what I care about. And it's America, so I can do whatever I want to these things, which is absolutely amazing. That's why we die for things like that. It's worth dying for. I think that's about it. I don't really have too much more to explain other than the L brackets that I welded onto the tube that mount to these two bolts here and here. And then the two up there. These, I'll show those to you a little bit closer here. I messed up on the nutsert, and I must have had a double hole, and I drew this, but drilled the hole in the wrong spot, so I put the nutsert in the wrong spot. But it's this one and this one, and this is just a L angle steel. Same with this one up here, it's the same steel, and then I just welded it to the tube. Yeah, it's a little cold in the welding, but I was working in the winter, my hands are cold. Yeah, we were just whipping it together, and then the shit welds there. But I haven't tested it yet, but this should be pretty darn exciting. Hope this helps you guys. I was perplexed for a while. I had to think this out, but this does fit 3-inch tubing right between there to your air box. So really, if there's any other picture, this is what you care about the most, is this right here. Taking out that plastic square, which, where is that? Behind the headlight. Oops, sorry about that, tape measure. Not seeing it, but that plastic piece is unneeded. Very unneeded. But that is what I've got for you guys, so hope this helps you out. Bye-bye.